Hi guys, it's Venetia and this is...
Hi!
You are the light in my day. You brighten my day. When I see you, I know I'll be okay. You are the one that I feel, and you know that it's real. When I think of you, I know I'll be okay. It's you, my love. Anytime I sleep, I see you, my love. Early in the morning, it's you, my love. It's only you I need. Say you never leave, 'cause you make my life complete. It's only you, not only you where I want to. Don't you know it's only you.
The main purpose of this channel is to discuss our lives,
Ambitions, issues we face.
how we conquer them.
Yeah, so it's an open space, so be free to join us and be part of this family, I guess.
Hi bees! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're doing a Q&A on how well do we know each other. And hopefully I will win.
That's what she thinks.
It
Get
normally
your
does
competitive
happen.
side out.
So, there's a bunch of questions we have.
Yeah, so
I put them all together. He had no input in it whatsoever.
that's not true. That's not
It's
true.
true,
I
it's
pretty
true.
much
He
I
copied
put
and
on
pasted
I put on the work on these questions. I really thought through it. It's gonna be the best Q&A on. Not Q&A.
In fact, it was a personalized Q&A, so it's not
Yeah.
even like a normal generic Q&A. There's a difference.
So thanks, kudos to me, by the way. So
Kudos to me. Okay, fine. Okay, so I'm 12%, but this will manage.
okay.
He'll probably tell you how difficult that is of me. So.
Yeah. All right. And
I'll count down. So
gonna
number
write
one.
on this.
Yeah, we're just improvising on like this, but you know, that's how we are.
We don't have money.
He's gonna have money. Honestly, guys, he is the future leader of the whole, not only this country, the whole world. He's the future leader. Honestly, do your Obama impression. Do it.
No, I'm not doing that.
A sentence.
I'm not doing
A
that,
sentence.
Jana.
A sentence.
I'm not
A
doing-
sentence.
You do your accent. Do your accent. Do your
I can do an Obama accent. I will not do an Obama accent. So I'll probably die.
Indian accent.
I will lose a lot of
Yeah,
subscribers
exactly.
doing that accent.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so
Can you just do an Obama? So 1 second, please.
I'm not doing it.
Where did we go on our first date? No further questions. Whatever you think was the first date. 3, 2, 1. The park.
The park.
Yeah, we both said the park. Yeah, that was actually our first date. It was the park. 12 or 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I think.
It was a quite late night date in the park. It was a creepy date, to be honest. Wasn't it? Late
Guys,
summer night in London, somewhere.
Yeah, let them all know. But it was basically what happened.
I'll post the address. By the
Okay,
way.
this is how I think it went
Really
down.
good park.
This is how it went down for me in my head, and he can explain how it went down for him.
Oh,
Alright.
God. We're wasting more time.
What was I wearing? Bonus points. What was I wearing?
Flip flops.
Yes, I was wearing flip flops, and I was wearing a gym outfit. And this flip flops.
No effort.
And this was
no
like
effort
It
whatsoever.
was freezing actually.
No effort whatsoever.
Well, honestly, I don't know where it would
She
go.
just didn't care at all. Just like, just a casual date. Like the 1,000 dates I've had. Another one on the list.
In fact, this guy was a pro at dating before he met me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
No, we didn't finish. So I pulled up at his house, went to the park, and I remember this one statement he said. What was it? Come on. So I got out the car, and he said this joke to me, and it was the first thing he has ever said to me in my life, like vocally. It was the first thing he ever said. What was it?
Hello.
No!
I said...
It was not hello! It was not hello!
What did I say?
He said he pretended to be the policeman. Do you not remember this?
Oh, I think so.
Oh my god, you're so... I remember he pretended to be the policeman. And he was like, you're not parking in the right area, you're gonna get a ticket.
That's how you get
That's
ladies.
how I first spoke to
Fellas,
him.
learn from it.
Okay.
Even though I don't even remember my tricks.
Número... Dos.
That was our first kiss. Pretty much just called it.
Oh, guys, it
It was
was
a
in the
park,
park.
yeah,
It was in the park.
yeah,
In the
You. You look so
No, he did not do that whatsoever.
The lips are so meaty and juicy.
I would have left if that was... That's what you said. You know, I actually remember how it went. In my head, the way it went was he was really like... If you know anything about Claudio, he's such a genuine and like earthly character. So I just remember he was giving me this glance, which was so like...
Said I love you first. Wow. 3, 2, 1. I said me. Such a liar.
Look, me parked in my house.
No. I can actually explain how I said it, right? It was near the park. It was in the park near your house. And it was me who said it because, you know, it was like, what, 7 days or something?
I think it's 7 a.m. It could have been 7 a.m.
No, it was a week in since we, you know, had been known each other. And, you know, I got to the point where I felt that I was losing her. So she was a bit cold with me and stuff like that. So I don't know what my feelings, you know, were at that point. So I went to the park near her house, got the boombox, got a little teddy bear, put the most romantic songs on the planet.
True. That's all true.
Yeah. And
but I said I love
put
you first.
the most
I said I love you first.
beautiful verse, the most beautiful, you know, essay.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, and she was sitting at the seesaw.
It wasn't romantic. It was romantic.
And I told her I love her. At that moment,
You
looking
said
at
that
her,
after I said I love her.
No.
That's how it went down.
No.
So a week prior to this, I said I love you because like somebing just told me like to say it.
What?
I remember because it was also like maybe it was a few days
The
before.
foxes
It was a few days
in the park.
It was a few days before he got the boombox, and I sat there and I told him by the seesaw, I love you. And I said it so spontaneously though, so maybe he doesn't remember, but it was like literally like, I love you so much. Like, I said it like that, but like, I really felt in the bottom of my heart that there was something about this man that was everything to me. It was the way we happened as well.
Even though I said it first.
I
said it first. Let's move on. Next question. She's so stubborn. Never.
He is a Taurus. This guy is the stubbornest.
Anyway, it was our first holiday, and what was the highlight? Okay, that's not very hard. We've only been to one holiday.
Actually, 2.
Yeah, but you know, we did 2 countries at the same time, or 3 countries. One, Cyprus, and the highlight was the jet ski.
Yes.
Don't remind me of that.
So what actually happened was I told him I wanted to do water sports the whole day. So he refused to go on this one water sports, which I was trying to get him on. I can't remember what it was. Do you know what it was?
What?
Oh, they didn't. I think they do. I think it was the water ski. This guy.
Oh, the banana boat.
The banana boat. I'm an adventure junkie. This guy is not. He's alright. He's average. But I'm like, I could die. All right. I forced him to go on this thing called Twister, and he was already dying. It was actually quite a
I broke my back. There's so many waves. If you ever went on a Twister, you know what I'm talking about. Waves crashing down. You know, once it starts bumping like every second, you just bump up and down, and you reach a point where you know you just feel some.
But honestly, if you actually let go of those handles, you would have jumped.
Yeah.
If you didn't let go of the handles, you would have jumped.
You probably wouldn't. You're on the other side of the sea. You know. in Lebanon. Okay. So yeah, I mean,
so
they
made the man sign the contract.
Yeah, I had to sign a contract in case anything went wrong with the jet ski or whatever, which it did. But luckily, we didn't destroy the jet ski; it was still working. But anyway, I had to drive it for some reason. I don't know.
I remember we were getting to the jet ski. It was getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah,
I couldn't walk to the jet ski.
So I went to the jet ski, get excited and everything. I wasn't really on board with this because, I'm not really into water sports.
My little man's do it.
She forced me into it. Want to explain the rest? Because I'm not really.
So what happened was there was a man following us because he was trying to guide us to how far out we would go in the ocean. So we were relatively keeping calm within the right areas.
Yeah, everything was
he
going
kept telling us to
well.
go out. He kept telling us to go out and out and out.
Yeah, he just told us go out, go explore.
I mean, I couldn't actually see much because I'm actually very bad eyesight.
Yeah, you're blind.
Yeah, I'm pretty much even blind. But I just remember this guy hailing and telling you to go further and further, and the salt water was hitting on us. So I kept telling him purposefully that don't worry, just keep going further out, and it came to a point where we were really far out, and
the waves
he
were
was
like.
He was accelerating like shit, and I was pumping this man up. I was like, come on, Claudia, you're a man, come on, pump it up.
The waves were so high. I'm a shit swimmer.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. He didn't swim, and he's very muscly. He's very muscly, so his weight was pulling him down a lot.
Yeah.
So what happened was,
I was pretty much gonna drown.
In my opinion, because he was obviously in the whole drama of everything. I was obviously behind him, so everything was lagged a few seconds for me. So I remember the
so high.
I was holding on to him.
There was the second where I was like, shit, I'm not gonna manage to keep this jet ski going. It
was the bomb, wasn't it? It was literally like the moment we came down. I just knew we were gonna fall. And I remember that we were like, oh,
we almost died. We almost died in Cyprus.
We did.
The guy who was watching, supervising, I guess.
I remember this guy. He was just sliding. And then my life jacket got stuck on the gear.
Yeah.
And he was flipping the jet ski upside down. He was pulling me up in the air.
Embarrassed beyond. It was so embarrassing going back to it because he pretty much told us, "That's it, you're finished.
I know.
Go back to the shore."
So there was a cliff nearby. There were a lot of people standing on it. I'm sure people saw us just capsize like that.
Really, it was really embarrassing. The whole Nissa bitch.
Actually, what actually happened was worse. We went to a cave after, and I hit my head really badly. I still have a bruise from it.
Yeah. So
it was a bad day.
There was two instances where we could have died. Well, two.
Actually, three. He was driving once.
What? I'm a good driver.
We rented cars in Cyprus and Bulgaria.
Really
he was driving a car, and this guy, like, he was going into a hotel.
I knew.
And this car was like this at the same time.
I knew the car was.
And I screamed, ah! And he was like, shh.
I was just, he didn't know. Trying to scare her a bit.
He didn't know. Yeah, I screamed. It was my scream that saved our life. That was a bad time. I love you still.
I love you too. Funniest fight that we've ever had. Really,
different. 2, 1, Cyprus.
Question mark.
A
drama queen.
It wasn't that bad. What happened was that same hotel we were driving into. We were trying to find a rooftop, but the rooftop didn't really exist, so we ended up having to go back. I know you went wrong in it as well, but we both went wrong. Okay. So what happened was this guy has a beautiful Taurus, loves his food. Now I wanted to go to a bar.
As always. He is so no. You're not explaining it right. You're not explaining it right. We were planning to go to the rooftop that night. Didn't happen. What a shit place. So on the way back, went back to the hotel, whatever. We drove through Ayia Napa, and we found a nice, club or whatever.
It was actually quite nice and very good music.
You could see sort of the Ayia
half
Napa.
rooftop.
Yeah, it was half rooftop. It was like third floor, and yeah, it was like a sort of lounge music, chill and stuff like that. So, considering the next day we had a flight to Bulgaria at 6 or 7 a.m. or something like that. So we went to the place. this lunch place. Stayed there for like an hour or two, and I told her, look, let's go. It's getting late. I really need to sleep slightly because I gotta, drive, wake up early, drive for 30 minutes to the airport, go to Bulgaria. She was like getting in a mood. I'm gonna stay here, blah blah blah.
So obviously, I just wanted 1 or 2 hours left in that place, and then we could go to Othello's because Othello's closed at 7 a.m. They closed, and you don't understand.
Yes, but we had a flight at 6.
We had 3 or 4 days there. We had to spend every day
had
there.
a freaking flight at 6.
It was not 6 a.m. It was not 6 a.m.
Okay, well, it was like what? 7, 8. Max.
7.
7:30. 7:30. I could find the flight back. I'm gonna put it in the description anyway.
If it was 6 a.m.
Right.
it would have been an issue.
It was about 7, 8. And we had to drive.
6
We had to drive for half an hour. The airport wasn't closed.
It was relatively close.
It took 30 minutes.
We went to a camel area around there.
Really? It was about 20 to 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. The car was rented, so we had to obviously fill up the gas, the tank, leave it full, and then return the car, and that takes quite a while. And then
in the car at this point, and then we were driving. Wait, so I made such a big issue. I made such a big issue about, in his eyes, about staying on in the bar. So therefore, I was happy to go to Othello's at this point. I was happy to go to Othello's.
No, not in my eyes.
I was happy to go to Othello's at this point.
Not in my eyes. It was just common sense, It was common sense.
Hashtag Othello's in Ayia Napa if you are there, because it's a very good place to go. It's full, like, late night food, everything. It was very hard to find, actually, for us.
Anyway, so I was like, it's getting late, whatever. I'm not hungry anymore. Let's go to the hotel. I just want to sleep. And she's like, no, let's go to the place. Let's go to the place. I'm going to get out of this car. Let's go to the restaurant. I'm going to walk to the restaurant. If you're not there, it's your problem. Blah, blah.
Because
and she got out the car. In the middle of the road. Got out the car in the middle of the road. Everybody was pretty much looking at us. Like, we looking like we had such a massive fight, or, 2 cycles or something like that. Got out the car, and I was just there in the middle of the road. Cars behind me, pretty much, and I was like,
I walked all the way from our apartment to Othello's just because
10 minutes, 10 minute walk. Didn't walk that
in
much.
that dress.
You didn't walk that much.
in that tight dress. Not that okay. So I walked all the way to Othello's, and I did it because I knew how much this man loves food and how much I love him. So I thought, I cannot let this man sleep on an empty stomach. So I thought the best way would be to walk there because you're going to force him to drive there. Now, what happened was I called him in Othello's after getting there. I called him and I'm in the apartment. I'm really tired. I just want to sleep. And I'm like sitting in Othello's, having my wine, my bread, his soup, waiting for him to come. No, I'm too tired. Why would you go there?
Really?
5 minutes.
No, because
this man walked into Othello's, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is a bit too fast. We live very close to Othello's, okay? We live at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes from Othello's.
I was there before her. I was there just parked by Othello's, but I didn't want to tell her because she was really pissing me off. No. And so when she called me quite a few times, I was like, I'm in the hotel already. So what are you going to do?
That's how much I loved him to the point where I was
It shows how much you're stubborn. How stubborn you are. You have a flight within a few hours and you need to sleep.
It was not a few hours.
In midnight.
9-10 a.m. was the flight.
Yeah, but it was already in the same day.
It was a 9 or 10 a.m. flight, Carl.
It was not a 9 or 10 a.m. It was an 8. It was 8, max 9.
If it was 6 issue, I would not make an issue it was 6 or 7. But it was like 9.
No. It wasn't. We're pretty much done with this Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys could see how much of a difficult person I deal with every day. And
he loves me, really.
And
no, quickly. What's the best thing about being in this relationship?
Best thing what?
About being in this relationship.
Yeah. Can't remember.
Quickly. Write it down.
Can't remember.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
That I'm comfortable.
Me!
What the?
Different but complementary.
Good answer, actually. He's right.
What did you write?
I wrote that I'm comfortable with you.
Hmm.
It's the same thing, really.
As in what? You can fart in front of me without feeling issues.
True, guys. I can. I feel very comfortable with him. To the
Okay.
point where
Where your flatulence is just too much in front of me.
the irony is, this guy is
Anyway, guys.
you're literally like the opposites in every other way
Mhm.
when it comes to the way we handle things. But the way we actually do things, it's it's complementary. If he feels a certain emotion, like for example in Cyprus, the same emotion he felt for wanting to go back to the apartment
Yes.
to make me happy was the same emotion I felt to go back to Othello's for my man to eat. And it's that sort of complementary vibe we have, where we both are stubborn for the other person, and we are different, but at the same time, we are perfect. Honestly, that's also astrologically we are, but you know, Taurus and Scorpio, we're perfect for each other. And our ascendants, don't forget that. He's a Gemini ascendant, I'm a Sagittarius, so we're all complementary in many, many ways.
She's a preacher.
I
She could
do
be a
preach.
lecturer because she talks.
I do. She's someone, astrologer told me that once, I can teach. Be a good teacher.
Anyway,
But this man will be a future leader. There's a difference.
Not
I may be a teacher, but this is a leader.
No. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
We are off to whatever. Are we even off somewhere?
We off to a restaurant because I need to eat.
This is not Othello's. And not
We
gonna
are
be Othello's
going to
tonight.
eat. We are going to. Anyway, guys, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. More good content.
And let us know how your relationships are, and if anyone's in an interracial relationship themselves, and how they manage.
Like, comment, subscribe. Don't dislike the video because I'm tracking you guys. If you dislike this video, I will go after you.
That's pretty beautiful.
Peace out.